Did you know that Cardinal Hardware isn't just your ordinary hardware store? They're your one-stop destination for all your hardware needs. As the sole hardware store in town, they take pride in being locally owned and operated, serving the community with dedication and care. Cardinal Hardware is fully stocked with all the essentials you need, ensuring you can find everything you're looking for right in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics. Thomas Welding, precision, strength, reliability. Located at 3529 North Del Paso Hobbs, Thomas Welding is your trusted partner for top quality welding and industrial services. They specialize in carbon and stainless welding, operate an ASME stamp code shop, and provide roustabout services, dirt work, equipment rental, sandblasting, and coating. Owned and operated by Justin Thomas, who says we take pride in serving our community and are a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. For expert craftsmanship and dependable service, call Thomas Welding today.
Around here, we work hard on the field, in the classroom, and in life. And companies like Parker Energy, they're in our corner. Since 2006, they've delivered expert transport, pump truck, back truck, and disposal services. But more than that, they've supported us, our schools, our sports, our future. Thanks, Parker Energy, for showing up and believing in what we can do.
Eunice Municipal Schools is proud to serve their students and community every single day. From kindergarten to high school, Eunice Schools has stood strong, delivering quality education, building resilience, and shaping tomorrow's leaders. This year, Eunice Schools is focused on more growth, more learning, and more Eunice pride because Eunice is on the move and the schools aren't slowing down. To the students, families, staff, and the entire Eunice community, thank you for being a part of something special. Let's make this year one to remember. Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of the Eunice community and the Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 15 years and is family owned and operated. Located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice, Guns Up is your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tank, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on the Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today. This message is fired up and fueled by Redbird LP Gas Company. Bart Parker, class of 71 and proud state champ in both basketball and baseball, and the whole awesome crew at Redbird are cheering loud for the Eunice Cardinals. Whether it's academics or athletics, Redbird knows you're giving it your all, and Redbird sees your determination. Balancing books and the ball field isn't easy, but you're doing it with heart, hustle, and pride. Redbird is proud of you, Cardinals. Keep soaring. From Bart Parker and the Redbird crew, behind you all the way. Go Redbirds! For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in, backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop. Committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Wrecker and Rental offers professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light, medium-duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. We have 20-plus years of experience. We are fully licensed and insured. Call us at 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental is currently hiring Class A CDL and regular drivers for the wrecking yard. Eunice Wrecker, located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248 in Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of the Eunice community and the Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 15 years and is family owned and operated. Located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice, Guns Up is your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tank, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on the Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today. This message is fired up and fueled by Redbird LP Gas Company. Bart Parker, class of 71 and proud state champ in both basketball and baseball, and the whole awesome crew at Redbird are cheering loud for the Eunice Cardinals. Whether it's academics or athletics, Redbird knows you're giving it your all, and Redbird sees your determination. Balancing books and the ball field isn't easy, but you're doing it with heart, hustle, and pride. Redbird is proud of you, Cardinals. Keep soaring. From Bart Parker and the Redbird crew, behind you all the way. Go Redbirds! For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in, backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve. Eunice Municipal Schools is proud to serve their students and community every single day. From kindergarten to high school, Eunice Schools has stood strong, delivering quality education, building resilience, and shaping tomorrow's leaders. This year, Eunice Schools is focused on more growth, more learning, and more Eunice pride, because Eunice is on the move and the schools aren't slowing down. To the students, families, staff, and the entire Eunice community, thank you for being a part of something special. Let's make this year one to remember.
Around here, we work hard on the field, in the classroom, and in life. And companies like Parker Energy, they're in our corner. Since 2006, they've delivered expert transport, pump truck, back truck, and disposal services. But more than that, they've supported us, our schools, our sports, our future. Thanks, Parker Energy. for showing up and believing in what we can do.
Thomas Welding, precision, strength, reliability. Located at 3529 North Del Paso Hobbs, Thomas Welding is your trusted partner for top quality welding and industrial services. They specialize in carbon and stainless welding, operate an ASME R stamp code shop, and provide roustabout services, dirt work, equipment rental, sandblasting, and coating. Owned and operated by Justin Thomas, who says we take pride in serving our community and are a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. For expert craftsmanship and dependable service, call Thomas Welding today. Did you know that Cardinal Hardware isn't just your ordinary hardware store? They're your one-stop destination for all your hardware needs. As the sole hardware store in town, they take pride in being locally owned and operated, serving the community with dedication and care. Cardinal Hardware is fully stocked with all the essentials you need, ensuring you can find everything you're looking for right in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Wrecker and Rental offers professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. We have 20 plus years of experience. We are fully licensed and insured. Call us at 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental is currently hiring Class A CDL and regular drivers for the wrecking yard. Eunice Wrecker, located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248 in Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1.
Did you know that Cardinal Hardware isn't just your ordinary hardware store? They're your one-stop destination for all your hardware needs. As the sole hardware store in town, they take pride in being locally owned and operated, serving the community with dedication and care. Cardinal Hardware is fully stocked with all the essentials you need, ensuring you can find everything you're looking for right in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics. Thomas Welding, precision, strength, reliability. Located at 3529 North Del Paso Hobbs, Thomas Welding is your trusted partner for top quality welding and industrial services. They specialize in carbon and stainless welding, operate an ASME R stamp code shop, and provide roustabout services, dirt work, equipment rental, sandblasting, and coating. Owned and operated by Justin Thomas, who says we take pride in serving our community and are a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. For expert craftsmanship and dependable service, call Thomas Welding today.
Around here, we work hard on the field, in the classroom, and in life. And companies like Parker Energy, they're in our corner. Since 2006, they've delivered expert transport, pump truck, back truck, and disposal services. But more than that, they've supported us, our schools, our sports, our future. Thanks, Parker Energy, for showing up and believing in what we can do.
All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Lady Cardinal sports here live in jail at the Panther Invitational, where your Eunice Lady Cardinals that are 5-5 on the season are getting ready to take on the 2-8 Mesilla Valley.
Sun Devils, right?
No, the guys are the Sun SON
right.
Blazers. I don't know if the girls are the SON Blazers or not, but anyway, we're getting ready to do that. Your boys just won in the Toilet Bowl game. They picked up a win over the 0-15 or 0-13 Midland, Texas Christian Leadership Institute, Technology, Charter, whatever schools.
Like 14 names.
Yes, and so they got the win. The Lady Cardinals will play here in this ball game. They are facing off against the Mesilla Valley Christian School. This team is from Las Cruces. Just kind of some feedback. In between games, I walked over and was visiting, had one of the officials walk up to me laughing and hugging me, and he said, man, I go back and watch y'all's games after they're over, and he was laughing about something that we had said during one of his games, and it's this one of the officials that's out here. I won't say which one, but anyway, he a guy had got fouled, and he made a real animated call, and I said, man, that was an exciting call. Anyway, some comments that we made, he had it recorded on his phone, and it was from like last year, and he was like, man, I got to tell you, we all go back and listen to y'all's games and laugh and record little clips and send them to each other, and so we try to make it fun. There's some people that like it, some people that don't. We also try to keep it real, and that is the thing that I think that most of the people that don't like it, they don't like you to keep it real.
Sometimes the truth hurts and whatnot.
It hurts, and Charlie and I were talking about this. The Lady Cards are 5-5. That's 500. The Cardinal team is 3-8 or 4-8.
Yeah. 4-8 today, I guess.
And what we were talking about is we've got to do better. And it's not a knock on the kids. It's not necessarily a knock on the coaches. It's a knock on the system. We've got to do better. We just built a $40 million gymnasium in football. If your team is not in the quarterfinals, semifinals, finals, or the championship, I mean, the coach has probably got a for sale sign in his yard. Greg Jackson, like him or dislike him, the reality is he lacks 3 games being the winningest football coach in Eunice football history. He's made it to the semifinals or finals pretty much every year he's been there. And when he loses, people are mad at him. And I've heard talk myself at the barber shop and in places around where people are like, we have to run him off. and so, but in basketball, we can go 500 and we're patting each other on the back, giving each other a high five, talking about how great we did. And it's like, we just have a mindset issue. And when I say that, I get it. It hurts some of your feelings, but it is the truth. And so if the truth hurts, then I'm sorry. And so anyway, we are here getting ready for this Lady Cardinal game. Eunice and Coach Gary Frazier are 5-5. Mesilla Valley's 2-8. And we do have the rosters for both teams. I want to correct something yesterday. I mentioned Peyton Williams and the double-double. I got some stats a while ago, and I hardly keep up with steals for individuals. Peyton Williams had a triple-double yesterday. Steals, rebounds, and points. Peyton Williams with a triple-double, an absolute great game for Peyton Williams. And so after the tip there, the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Eunice basketball here as they will get, I'm assuming they would call that the first actual possession as the tip actually went out of bounds. Last touched by Mesilla Valley. Eunice with the basketball. Thompson over to Williams. Williams cross court to Gaetan. Gaetan cross court back to Williams. Williams thought about the 3. She's going to run through the middle. Pump fakes, throws one up. It won't go. Rebound and put back by Williams. Rebound and put back now by Williams. The original rebound and put back was by Autumn Davis. And the ball's going to go.
Jump ball.
Oh, they're going to say jump ball. So
go over.
They're pointing towards Eunice, but.
Yeah,
But I think the arrow going that way means it's Mesilla Valley's ball. So a good try there by Williams.
I think it's because on the jump ball it went out of bounds and they switched, so we basically got possession.
Yeah. And it's like I talked about a while ago. It's kind of hard because the jump ball went out of bounds.
Yeah.
And I think that should have been a re-jump. They didn't call it a re-jump. So it ended up going to Eunice.
Well, they just reversed that.
So they would have, technically speaking, if you're not calling that a jump ball, then that first possession would have went to Mesilla Valley, even though they never had possession. So I think it was a miss at the beginning, but whatever, it's Eunice basketball. Eunice has it. Davis at the free throw line. Got people all over. Gets it to Thompson. Williams for three, and she sinks it. Peyton Williams, booyah, as she gets 3 points on the board, and the Lady Cards lead 3-0. 7-11, time for a big gulp. And Davis with the steal. Pushing it back the other way is Thompson. Over to Gaetan. Gaetan cross court to Williams. Williams out on the left wing, gives it to Davis. Davis drops through, gives it to Gaetan. Gaetan to Williams. Williams crosses over, steps into a three. Booyah! Peyton Williams for three. She's got back-to-back trays, and it's 6-0. 6:40 to go in the first. Fighting for the ball right there at the half-court line. It's going to be a jump ball, and this time it will go to Mesilla Valley.
I should have just left her, and she probably would have rolled over and got a walking.
Yep, for
Instead
sure.
of grabbing it.
So Eunice in the half-court trap here. Looks like a 1-3-1. Mesilla Valley to throw it in. 6:37 remaining in the first. They do get it in. Kane with it. Kane closely guarded by Thompson. They're going to trap her right there. They've got her trapped in the corner. Gaetan trying to tie it up. They get out of the trap. Now they're attacking the basket. Ray with a partial block and Davis with the rebound. Autumn Davis doing work on the glass. She needs, we may have to call her Windex. Running through the middle is Peyton Williams, and bang! Bang!
She's going to get
Peyton Williams with contact.
a chance for 9 points to start off the game with his extra point.
She's going to go to the line after the bucket, and she's got a chance at another three-point play. She hit back-to-back three-pointers, and now she gets the old-fashioned three-point play. She's got 9 points here early. She's the one that come over to me and said, "Hey, Jimmy, just so you know,
Let me help
I
you
had a
adjust
triple-double yesterday, not a double-double." And I said, "Hey, I will fix it."
Well, you can only keep so many stats sitting here at this
That's
table.
right. And I usually keep up with rebounds and scoring and then turnovers. Man, Ty Friend, TJ Miracle, those folks are amazing stat keepers. They can do it all. And Peyton Williams steps into another three. This one off the rim, no good. Kira Thompson with the rebound. Throws it up to Lizzie Gaetan, now to Davis. Davis thought about the three, reverse pivots, puts it on the floor, goes to the elbow, throws up a shot, it won't go. Rebounded by Jordan Schumer. Wonder if she's related to Chuck. She throws it over to the right side, bounce pass down to the block. A shot is up, it's no good. Davis in there, Windex. She's cleaning up on the glass. Autumn Davis with her third board here early in the first quarter.
Well, she can't say I don't do windows.
Peyton Williams working it around with Thompson, who's now on the Panthers. She throws it over to Gaetan. Gaetan thought about the cross-court skip pass, and there it goes. Now Williams going to duck through, runs through the middle, throws up a shot, won't go. Rebounded by Thompson. Thompson with the ball out on the right wing, throws it to Ray. Ray over to Peyton Williams. Peyton Williams now going to Euro through the lane. Her shot won't go. Ray with the rebound. And on the putback.
Might have been a foul, knocked her down, but no call.
Sound like they're going to just call a general out of bounds. So it's 9-0. Every point in this game has been scored by Peyton Williams so far. Kane brings it over to the left side, comes off the pick, loses the ball. It goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Eunice.
Maybe we poked it out.
Don't want to be doing much of that poking. 4:40 to go here in the first, 9-0.
Oh, she scooted her feet.
Schumer has it taken away. We'll give the steal to Peyton Williams. And here we go the other way. Wow, what a shot there by Kira Thompson as she lays it in with contact for two. Those that missed the earlier game, I've been having voice problems the last couple of days. Had a little laryngitis action, and there's Autumn Davis with the steal. She gets it to Williams, who Euros through the middle. Her shot won't go. She's going to get her own rebound, and on the putback, she gets fouled. Peyton Williams with the rebound and the putback, and she'll go to the line. Peyton Williams already has 9 points in this ball game. She had a triple-double last night. Steps up to the line, takes a couple of dribbles, looks at the front of the rim, spins it around. Her shot is up, and it swishes through. nothing but the bottom of the net. Williams takes a look over to the scorer's table, steps back up to the line. A couple of dribbles, a spin, and a shot, and it sinks through. 11 points for Peyton Williams. And we've got a timeout on the floor as Peyton Williams is doing work. She's got 11 points. The Lady Cards lead 13-0. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
We'll give a shout out to our sponsors here as we get this thing started. Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Eunice Health Clinic, Badger Hydrovac, City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Redbird Garage, Eunice Wrecker, and Thomas Welding.
I saw Malie Vincent walking in the gym. We talked to her earlier. She came up here and visited with us. An absolute Lady Cardinal star from back in the day. Volleyball, basketball, a state champion on the track. Played for Eastern New Mexico University, just an all-around great young lady. And
She's
now
carrying her new little star.
Yes,
that's going to be here one of these days, we hope.
Yeah. And she got to watch, I guess that would have been her nephew out there on the court doing work for the Cardinals in their win a while ago. So shout out to Malizi Forshizi as it is 13-0, 4:11 to go here in the first. As the Lady Cards lead early. Multiple turnovers from Mesilla Valley, none so far for the Lady Cardinals, and they are going to step up here and throw the ball in, as Mesilla Valley is anyway. Kane going to bring it across the timeline. Eunice has got back into just a regular 2-3 zone. I see Riley out there on the floor now. They throw it into the high post, trying to drop it down, and Zakiah Ray does a good job behind the basketball, coming in to knock that ball out of bounds. And so 4 minutes to go, it's still 13-0. Officials going to give it to Mesilla Valley right under their own basket. They throw it into Schumer. Schumer drops it down on the block, trying to figure out where to go with it. Was Hurd, and she's going to get tied up by Peyton Williams. So a turnover goes to Williams and the Lady Cardinals. And now we'll bring the ball up the floor. Williams going to walk it across the Panther. Heads up, flips it over to Dillard. Riley throws it into Williams. Williams puts it on the floor, steps through the middle, throws up a bucket. It won't go. It rattles around, and it's cleaned up by the young lady who does a lot of glass cleaning. That's Autumn Davis.
And she took a little trip.
And it looks like they, I don't know if they called a foul. They finally did, I think, call a foul. And so coming out will be Ray. Coming in will be Hernandez. It's Niza Hernandez. She's been getting a lot of playing time here lately. They throw it up top to her. She gives it back to Davis. Davis to Williams. Williams pulls for three. Her three won't go. Hernandez with a good-looking rebound there. And they get it back into the hands. Was that Autumn Davis?
Uh-huh.
So Davis puts that one up and in.
She turned all the way around and then dropped it in.
Yeah, and Hernandez was the one that got that rebound to keep that play alive. And there's a bounce pass to the backside, going to go out of bounds. That's the fifth turnover here early for Mesilla Valley. We've talked about turnovers and how they very regularly go hand in hand with the wins and losses. And so right now it's 5-0 turnovers, and you don't want to have those. Mesilla Valley leads that category, and they trail 15-0. Williams runs through the paint, throws one up off the glass. It won't go. And during the rebound, that was Joanna Hurd that grabbed that rebound, and they're going to say Hernandez got around her, reaching onto her arm. Yep.
Grabbed her while she was grabbing the ball.
Yep. So bringing it up the floor is going to be Kane. Kane gets trapped over in the corner, trying to throw it out of the trap. The ball's going to get deflected around. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by Mesilla Valley, and they're going to give the ball to Eunice. That's turnover number 6 for Mesilla Valley. Here comes Thompson. She brings it across the timeline, dribbles through the middle, throws it over to Dillard. Dillard cross court. Oh, no, I thought she was going to cross court. And they try to force it over to Hernandez. The ball gets deflected, going to go out of bounds. That is the first turnover for the Lady Cardinals. 2:33 to go in the first. 15-0. Thompson trying to get a steal. They get it over to Schumer. Schumer throws it down the floor. It gets deflected by Davis. Davis getting a little more comfortable here on the floor, and she's getting aggressive. She's going to step off, and in comes Lizzie Gayton, another senior that had a heck of a ball game yesterday. She had 3 threes in yesterday's game. Kane with it, gets it into the hands of Hurd. Hurd throws up a shot. It won't go. It's rebounded by Hernandez. Hernandez gets it to Thompson, and here comes Thompson. Thompson to Williams. Williams runs through the middle, kicks it over to Thompson. Thompson with a beautiful mid-range bucket. That bucket was brought to you by Guns Up Services. 17-0, 2 minutes to go in the first. Schumer throws it into the middle. Now cross-court pass, going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Eunice, so it'll stay there. Multiple subs coming in for Mesilla Valley. And they'll be throwing it in right in front of the Eunice bench. They do get it into Schumer. Schumer trying to throw it down low, stolen away by Lizzie Gayton. Coming back the other way, Williams over to Hernandez. Her shot is blocked, the rebound by Daves. And now we're going to have a jump ball as it gets tied up right down there under the basket. So the arrow goes toward Mesilla Valley, multiple subs. Williams goes out, Thompson goes out. Coming in will be Castro and Ray. 17-0 here early, the Lady Cards lead. Eunice getting into a 3-quarter court, 1-3-1 trap here. They should try to trap right here. That's where you'll jump them. Working it around, they get it back to Daves. Daves throws it down and taken away by Ray. Here comes Ray, and here comes Lizzie Gayton. Castro now, bounce pass into Hernandez. Hernandez chases it around and then flips it to Gayton. Gayton reverse pivots, dribbles through the paint, trying to get it to Hernandez. Nice. She does. Hernandez shot, it's up, it's no good. Rebounded by Dillard. Her shot won't go. A shot is up, it won't go. Ball gets deflected, gonna go out of bounds. And they're gonna say last touch by Mesilla Valley. Riley out there working on them shoestrings. They came undone. Yep. She's got them retied. 55 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. 17-0. Eunice throws it in. They throw it down low to Ray. Ray to Gayton. Gayton shot up. No good. Ray with the rebound. Kicks it out to Dillard. Now into Ray. Ray to everybody's hollering for her to shoot it.
Shoot it.
Quickly back to Riley. And now we got a timeout on the floor with 37 seconds to go in the first. Coach Frazier wants a 30-second. He wants to talk about it. Eunice 17, Mesilla Valley 0. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Quick shout out to these sponsors again. Eunice Health Clinic, Badger Hydrovac, City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Redbird Garage, Eunice Wrecker, Thomas Welding, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Parker Energy, Redbird Gas, Eunice Public Schools, and Eunice Pump and Supply.
I appreciate Mindy McCaslin watching. We appreciate you. Of course, Miss Christy Boyd, we appreciate you as well. And so thank you to those watching. Shout out to Ovi Ontiveros. He's taking a test right now and going into his last official semester in college. As Riley Dillard shot is up. It's no good. Lizzie Gayton down there battling. She gets a rebound and a putback as Lizzie Gayton gets her first bucket of the ball game. We talked about her earlier, and then we're going to have a tie-up. The arrow is going to stay with Mesilla Valley, but a good job there by Dillard. So throwing it in over here on the side will be number 21, Joanna Hurd. She gets it into Schumer. Schumer almost lost it. She keeps it. She throws up a shot and it goes in.
The seal.
Yes, for sure. Jordan Schumer gets her a bucket. I'm sorry, that was not Schumer. That was 13, Daves, I believe. So quickly back the other way. Someone falls to the floor. That is Riley.
Pushed to the
they're going to call a foul, yep. So Riley to throw it in just over a second remaining here in this ball game. They're going to have to shoot it quick. Lizzie throws up a shot. It won't go. And at the end of one, your score, Eunice 19, Mesilla Valley 2. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Eunice Municipal Schools is proud to serve their students and community every single day. From kindergarten to high school, Eunice Schools has stood strong, delivering quality education, building resilience, and shaping tomorrow's leaders. This year, Eunice Schools is focused on more growth, more learning, and more Eunice pride because Eunice is on the move and the schools aren't slowing down. To the students, families, staff, and the entire Eunice community, thank you for being a part of something special. Let's make this year one to remember.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Here is the Lady Cardinals lead Mesilla Valley 19-2. Mesilla Valley comes into this game at 2-8 on the season. Eunice at that 500 mark, they're at 5-5. A win here gets them gets their nose
over the hump.
A nose above the water where they can take a breath of air, keep them from drowning. A loss here sends them under and makes it hard to breathe.
Makes it hard to breathe when you're under.
Yep. So the Lady Cards with a big lead here. This Lady Cardinal team, as we mentioned with the boys, has got some athletes. There goes a horn after they throw it in. And now they're going to just do it again.
They're just messing with Herschel down there.
The table over there showing them their hands like we didn't do nothing.
I didn't do nothing.
And so Thompson to Williams. Williams on the left wing, crosses over, brings it back out, cross court to Thompson. Thompson with the mid-range. It goes off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hurd.
Almost stolen by
Schumer pushing
Williams.
it up the floor, almost stole twice by Williams, and that one's going to be grabbed by Laylene Zamora, and then she gets pushed to the floor as Laylene Zamora out there trying to get a steal, and she does. So that'll be a turnover ultimately on Mesilla Valley, and it'll give the ball over to Eunice. 7:35 on the clock. Castro throws it down to Davis. Davis going to have it grabbed and tied up by Daves.
Coach Fraser's over, you got to twist.
The coach is Kenneth Daves. That young lady is Kaya Daves. And I know yesterday when our boys played, they had a long, athletic-looking, blonde-headed kid on the boys' team whose last name was Daves that was probably their main player.
Yep.
I'm assuming the girls' coach, that girls' player that leads their scores here.
Coach is a pretty tall fellow,
yeah,
too.
Yeah, I would assume they're all some sort of relation. 7:20 to go here in the first half, 19-2. Eunice got a little trap over in the corner. They get out of it. Williams almost stole it away, and now we got a little mine going on as it gets tied up, and it's going to be a turnover number 10 for Mesilla Valley. 19-2, 7:15 remaining on the clock. Thompson brings it across the timeline, heads right up into the middle, flips it to Williams. Williams thought about an NBA three-pointer, crosses over behind the back and then right in front of the defense, dribbles all the way over to the right side, tries to throw it into Davis, and Davis did a really good job right there of meeting that pass. If she had stopped and stayed where she was at, they would have had the steal, but because she went to it, they ran into her, and she created that foul. So it was a great job there by Autumn Davis. She must get that from Eunice Recker and the leadership down there, John Dean and Maureen Davis. Williams tries to attack the basket, throws up a shot, no good, rebounded by Thompson. Thompson with it in the corner, fires one out to Castro. Castro did a good job bringing that one in. Thompson now throws up the mid-range, it rattles around, it won't go. Battle for the board.
Oh, man.
And Williams has it.
They went to the
they
floor.
all fall down on each other. What's that, ashes to ashes? They all fall down. And the arrow goes that way. So
it's a ring around a Rosie or something.
Yes. Yeah, Rosie. Speaking of Rosie, where you at, Rosie?
Rosie, give us an update. How did your daughter's team do? We want to know these things.
He's over there doing his own thing, not caring about what's happening here in the sports world.
Forgetting all about us. Come on, Rosie. Update.
So quickly back the other way. Williams throws up a shot. It won't go. Laylene Zamora with the rebound. They kick it back out to Autumn Davis. Autumn Davis going to split the defense, kicks it over to Thompson, and the shot is up. It won't go. Man, Autumn Davis is starting to get it.
Yep, getting more aggressive, and she's playing some ball.
You know, you expect moves like that from Thompson, from Williams. Williams there with a steal, and here comes Thompson, and Thompson lays it in for 2. Great job there from Thompson.
I almost missed that one. I wasn't paying attention.
She's got 6 points, and there's a steal by Williams. Another turnover, and on the shot, she's going to get fouled, and that'll send her to the line. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4. She's got 4 steals already in this game.
Yeah, we'll better keep track of her steals. Cause
I'm keep up with them. I will. You know, that's what I was telling her a while ago. If I know a kid gets a lot of assists, I'll keep up with those.
Yeah, kind of keep up.
I try to track them. Ultimately, my stats that I keep here are unofficial anyway.
Well, yeah.
What I typically do is I go back and watch for the coaches to update their stuff into max preps, and the reality of the matter is in Eunice we don't do that. So those stats, when the coaches get old and disappear, the stats disappear with them. And you know, as I've tried to put some records together for kids through the years, we've just done a horrible job.
Yeah.
I'm blaming on coaches. I have just been horrible at keeping up with those stats. They keep them. I know they do. Most coaches do. But at the end of their careers, they have them in a file somewhere, and nobody knows where they've kept them. They've been hidden. They keep them secret, and they go away. And so nobody knows where those are. And so Eunice going to turn the ball over there. And so when you're trying to put those together, I've even went back and called some of the coaches that have coached in years past and said, hey, did you have stats? Oh, yeah, I have them. Well, where are they? Well, I had them, you know,
in an old filing cabinet somewhere.
And I don't know. They should be up there wherever. And when I would go talk to Mr. Haynes and other folks, they'd give me their files. I'd dig through them. They didn't exist. I couldn't find them anymore. So I had, when I was trying to put together some records for like Alina Rodriguez and of course for Jada Naraya and Malie and some of those kids, when I would go back through most of those, I would ask people questions about, hey, who's the best three-point shooter you ever remember seeing? Who's the best, assist person? And I would dig. I would work with the Hobbs newspaper. We would go back through things. I would talk to Mr. Haynes. We would look at numbers, and the reality of the matter is there were a lot of years where they kept some of the stats, but there were a lot of years where games weren't filmed. Yeah. People didn't do stats for certain games, maybe a tournament, whatever, and those numbers are just non-existent. Mm-hmm. And so although we may have had great players, those stats just disappear. Yeah, and there's Williams with the steal and a putback as she gets another steal and lays it in for 2. She's got 13 points. Yeah, we know we've had some good ones. We just don't have those numbers, and I get it. A lot of times it's because our coaches, one of two things. Either one, they don't want other teams to know what we got.
Right.
Or two, they don't want to create division by publishing stats and numbers, and they say that there's another steal that mine are better than yours. And so when the seasons are over, a lot of times those things just disappear and nobody ever sees them again. And so that is why our school historically has very little as far as basketball records, and there's going to be a travel and a turnover. And so that's why I keep pushing, saying we got to publish these things. Even if we don't publish them all season, but at the end of the year, because you can go into max preps at the end of the year, go into the stats, and you can publish them. You can put them all in there, and at least then they're there, and they're there for 20 years from now, 30 years from now, whatever. The shot was up. It's no good. Rebounded by Hernandez.
And a jump ball
and then we have a jump ball. Yep. So looking here, Mesilla Valley so far with 13 turnovers in this first half. Eunice with 3, which is why you have a 25-2 score.
Mm-hmm. Pretty lopsided.
Jordan Schumer with the ball, brings it across the right side. Here comes the trap. They get it over to Kane. Kane trying to raise a little Kane as she heads over to the left side. Ball gets dropped down into the middle. It's going to get wrestled around, and now we're going to have a foul as Hernandez got her arm stuck in there trying to reach over for that ball. So Mesilla Valley to throw it in underneath their basket. They do get it in. And Hernandez in there wrestling around. The ball ends up jump. It's tied up again. It's going to be a jump, and this time it'll go to Eunice.
Yep. Turnover for them.
Yep. Turnover number 14. So here comes Eunice. Williams brings it across the timeline. She's going to pull from NBA range, and she was about 4 foot behind the three-point line, and her shot was about 4 foot short there. Came up a little short. Needed that extra step in there. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Mesilla Valley wants to talk about it. Your score, Mesilla Valley 2, Eunice 25. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Quick shout out to our sponsors here, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and Eunice Health Clinic.
Magdalena and Jal playing in the other gym right now. Magdalena leads Jal 14-13. That is the championship of the girls division. Man, that Magdalena team, like
Pretty
I said,
tough.
they are tough. They're like 14-2 now, maybe 15-2 on the season. Jal is, man, they are athletic. They are as athletic as any team I've seen in girls in the state this year, maybe any class.
Well, we done that Lovington Jal game over here that last week, and they looked pretty good against Lovington.
They're showing 15-14 now. Magdalena with a brief lead, and there is a shot that is up and good. That is Schumer as she gets 2. So here comes Williams, 25-4 is your score. Williams going to put it on the floor, flips it over to Dillard. Dillard heads over to the right side, gets it to Hernandez. Hernandez throws it back to Dillard. Dillard to Ray. The ball goes off her, and then comes the other way. A steal there by Madison Muro. And let's see what we call here. I think we've got a foul called. So a foul on the floor. 2:40 to go in the first half. 25-4 is your score.
And Williams comes off, and Thompson comes on for Eunice.
Throwing it in will be Joanna Hurd for Mesilla Valley. Mesilla Valley waiting to get it in. They do get it into Schumer. Schumer's long shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded Ray. Ray to Thompson, and here comes Kara Thompson. Thompson brings it up. Thompson over to Hernandez. Hernandez to Ray. Ray to Dillard. Dillard down to Lizzie Gaetan. Lizzie Gaetan going to put it on the floor. Her shot is up. It's no good. Battle for the board. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say white ball. 2:15 to go here in this ball game. 25-4. Kane flips it over into the hands of Hurd. Hurd going to pull from deep. Her 3 won't go. It gets deflected around, goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Mesilla Valley. It'll be Eunice ball. Multiple subs at the table for Mesilla Valley. Hopefully by next week I'll have my voice back.
You got till Tuesday.
Monday I got to do the swearing in for all the Eunice school board members. So I'll be up there.
Go home and don't say a word all day tomorrow.
I'll be up there swearing all of our new school board members in, or not new, but it's their new term. The shot is up, it's no good. I always enjoy doing that because it's neat to go to these different groups.
Yeah.
And you know, I did the city officials this past week. I'll do the Eunice school officials this week, and then next week I'll do the New Mexico Junior College Board. I always enjoy going around the county. It's pretty neat that I get to go around and do that. I sometimes do the police academies. When they graduate the police academies, a lot of the directors will call me because I've known them for years. And there's a long shot up by Schumer as she sinks a 3. And a great shot by her. She's got 5 points. 1:25 to go in the first half. Riley with it. She puts it on the floor, tries to fire a rocket down low.
Rocket a little too hard.
A little too much, and it goes out of bounds.
That's one of them supersonic like Russia had, right?
Yeah, exactly like that. And they're going to say, going to be Mesilla Valley ball. Some subs on the floor. Coming in is Laylene Zamora. Hernandez, Thompson, Ray, Gaetan, and Zamora on the floor. And there's another turnover. Turnover number 15 for Mesilla Valley.
The gym seems to be filling up. Must be getting ready for the next game here.
Yeah, and I don't know who plays next, but man, it seems like whoever plays next has brought some fans with them or something. Ray with it, throws it to Thompson. Thompson tries to get it to Hernandez. Hernandez back to Thompson. Thompson goes to the free throw line, picks it up, gives it to Ray. Ray throws a bounce pass off what looked like somebody's head down to Gaetan. And now we got a foul. We got people holding their head. We got
Whapped her head on the
bodies
floor.
colliding.
And she hit pretty.
She stood up twice and sat back down.
You might want to check her out. She whapped that head. You could hear it from
on
up
the
here.
floor?
Yeah, her forehead.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that'll make you a 5 head. You hit that thing on
5.5 head
on the floor. Yep.
That'll ring your bell right there.
And that is Zamora. Zamora, a great young lady, comes from a great family. The whole family's right over here to our left. There's a bunch of them. My neighbors around the corner. Everybody giving her a hand. That Zamora family. I've got some bar stools at my bar at home that they sold me, and they're pretty neat bar stools. And just great folks. He always runs over and shakes our hand before every game when we're broadcasting, and so just great people. And so shout out to Laylene Zamora. Hope she's okay as she heads over there with Frazier escorting her, and Williams is excited because she gets to come back in and she had just went to sit down.
Okay. I'm sorry you got hurt, but I'm happy because I get to go in.
That's right. Yes, they're over there
she
checking
went
her
down.
out.
I don't know what happened. Then she just, I seen it, and you could hear it all the way up here, so she whacked it pretty hard.
Wow, that's no good.
I don't know how the other girl gets to shoot off of that, but something happened.
Schumer up, and she buries the first free throw. She's now got 6 points here in this ball game. 50 seconds remaining in the first half, 25-8. Schumer at the line. Her next shot is up. It won't go. Rebounded by Hernandez. Hernandez doing work on the glass, too. Here comes Williams. She goes behind the back over to Hernandez, now to Thompson. Thompson thought about the three, gives it to Gaetan. Gaetan back up to Hernandez, who pulls for three, and I thought it was going in. I was ready to do some booyah or some shaking and baking or some, hollering, and it didn't go. So.
Tied it up.
So it looks like they're going to say the ball goes the other way. Yeah. 30 seconds remaining here in this first half, 25-8. Mesilla Valley with the basketball. Daves over to Kane. Kane says, what the heck? And Thompson says, give me that.
Don't dunk it.
Give me that from Thompson. And she's going to lay it in. Thompson for two with contact, man. They were all over, and she lays it in. Kira Thompson looking like Nick, or maybe Adam. I don't know if I ever saw Adam play any basketball, but for sure Nick, as Williams had the rebound and then lost it on the run out. And then a shot at the buzzer by Schumer is in for two, and she
they
finishes.
called it three.
Oh, for real? The three?
Yeah, I had put two, but I looked up and they had three.
Wow.
So, wow.
All right. So, the end of the first half. Your score, Eunice 27, Mesilla Valley 11. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. We'll take a break. We'll be back shortly.
Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of the Eunice community and the Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 15 years and is family owned and operated. Located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice, Guns Up is your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tank, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on the Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today. This message is fired up and fueled by Redbird LP Gas Company. Bart Parker, class of 71 and proud state champ in both basketball and baseball, and the whole awesome crew at Redbird are cheering loud for the Eunice Cardinals. Whether it's academics or athletics, Redbird knows you're giving it your all, and Redbird sees your determination. Balancing books and the ball field isn't easy, but you're doing it with heart, hustle, and pride. Redbird is proud of you, Cardinals. Keep soaring. From Bart Parker and the Redbird crew, behind you all the way. Go Redbirds! For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in, backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Wrecker and Rental offers professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light medium-duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. We have 20-plus years of experience. We are fully licensed and insured. Call us at 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental is currently hiring Class A CDL and regular drivers for the wrecking yard. Eunice Wrecker, located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248 in Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Did you know that Cardinal Hardware isn't just your ordinary hardware store? They're your one-stop destination for all your hardware needs. As the sole hardware store in town, they take pride in being locally owned and operated, serving the community with dedication and care. Cardinal Hardware is fully stocked with all the essentials you need, ensuring you can find everything you're looking for right in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics. Thomas Welding, precision, strength, reliability. Located at 3529 North Del Paso Hobbs, Thomas Welding is your trusted partner for top quality welding and industrial services. They specialize in carbon and stainless welding, operate an ASME R stamp code shop, and provide roustabout services, dirt work, equipment rentals, sandblasting, and coating. Owned and operated by Justin Thomas, who says we take pride in serving our community and are a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. For expert craftsmanship and dependable service, call Thomas Welding today.
Around here, we work hard on the field, in the classroom, and in life. And companies like Parker Energy, they're in our corner. Since 2006, they've delivered expert transport, pump truck, back truck, and disposal services. But more than that, they've supported us, our schools, our sports, our future. Thanks, Parker Energy, for showing up and believing in what we can do.
Eunice Municipal Schools is proud to serve their students and community every single day. From kindergarten to high school, Eunice Schools has stood strong, delivering quality education, building resilience, and shaping tomorrow's leaders. This year, Eunice Schools is focused on more growth, more learning, and more Eunice pride, because Eunice is on the move and the schools aren't slowing down. To the students, families, staff, and the entire Eunice community, thank you for being a part of something special. Let's make this year one to remember. Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of the Eunice community and the Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 15 years and is family owned and operated. Located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice, Guns Up is your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tank, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on the Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today. This message is fired up and fueled by Redbird LP Gas Company. Bart Parker, class of 71 and proud state champ in both basketball and baseball, and the whole awesome crew at Redbird are cheering loud for the Eunice Cardinals. Whether it's academics or athletics, Redbird knows you're giving it your all, and Redbird sees your determination. Balancing books and the ball field isn't easy, but you're doing it with heart, hustle, and pride. Redbird is proud of you, Cardinals. Keep soaring. From Bart Parker and the Redbird crew, behind you all the way. Go Redbirds!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports here live in Jow at the Panther Invitational. And, oh man.
About ready to kick off the third quarter.
I was just reading some stuff here. We got some updates. The Jow girls and Magdalena in the championship game of this tournament playing over next door at the half. Magdalena 20, Jow 17. The Jow girls, I'm telling you, are athletic. Here's a shocker to me.
Oh, yeah.
Dexter 13, Tatum 7.
Yeah.
Tatum has been ranked in the top 2 of 2A girls basketball. They've either been number 1 or number 2 all year long.
Yeah.
They're down 13-7 at Dexter at the end of 1. So that's kind of a shocker.
Is that
to
a
me.
tournament or is that just a game?
I don't know where they're playing or what. I don't know the story of that one for sure. And so in this game, your Eunice Lady Cardinals lead 27-11 at the end of 1. For those that have not been with us, that are just tuning in, I've had voice problems the last couple of days. My voice is a little scratchy. I'm sucking on cough drops and everything.
Go tomorrow and just
I gotta rest that sucker.
Erica said that's a good deal.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Her and many others. But I gotta use that voice Monday. Got a busy day at work, and then on Monday in the afternoon, gotta swear in our school board members. Congratulations to them. It's all the same group, but several of them have been elected for new terms. So
maybe somebody got one of them voodoo dolls and they're squeezing that neck on that thing.
There's a few in Eunice that would probably like that. There is no doubt about it. And so, as the clock strikes 0 here for the halftime break, we are getting ready.
Like Eunice will
get
the ball
started.
to start with.
Yep. Eunice leads here, 27-11. I was trying to look here and see where Peyton Williams is as far as her chase for a triple-double. She's only got 3 rebounds today, which is shocking for her. So we're going to have to get her some more rebounds if she's going to get that triple-double today. So that ball's going to be knocked away. So Eunice with a quick turnover. And here comes Kane. Kane to Schumer. Schumer to Daves, and then they're going to call Williams for the foul. Throwing the ball in out here on the wing will be Mesilla Valley. Mesilla Valley dribbles over to the left side. Schumer with it. Cross court into the hands of Daves. I think that's a Rascon right there that was standing in front of our camera, getting some camera time. Heck of a middle school athlete. We've been talking to her family a little bit about bringing her over to the junior college to do some track work with her, and so pretty good idea. I tell kids that run track, and I know we have Miss Boyd listening. I talk to those track coaches fairly regularly. There's a steal by Thompson. Thompson on the run out. She's going to throw up a shot. It won't go, but she's going to get her own rebound. Thought about another shot. Now she's going to step through and give it to Williams. Williams goes up high off the glass and gets it in. Peyton Williams for 2. She's got 17 points here in this ball game. But anyway, some track action. If you've got kids that want to work on some things, especially if they're not playing basketball, hit me up. Let me know. I might know a few people, and I know Chloe said that since she started working some up at the school that she's had a few parents, including Miss Hatch, talk to her about some of that, and Miss Boyd, and so, I definitely am not the know-all of track. I grew up on the track. My brother was a national champion pole vaulter his senior year, and went and pole vaulted at the Division II level, and was an amazing pole vaulter. Probably should have been a D1 guy. Just couldn't keep his act together in the classroom. And there's a shot that's up and good by Kane. Anyway, I probably spent more time on the track as a kid than I did in any other venue.
Right.
And it's just what we did when I was young, and then getting to know and whatnot, all of those kids over at the junior college, man, we've got a program over there at the JC that people just don't realize. I mean, there's a lot of people that look toward the University of New Mexico or someplace like Eastern or whatever, as Thompson buries another one. And she's now got 10 points. Our New Mexico Junior College track program is as good as just about any Division I level. There might be maybe 10, 15 Division I track programs in the entire country that are better than NMJC. But I guarantee you, most years NMJC will go to any Division I track meet and compete with all of those top-level D1 schools. There's a good rebound by Davis. Miss Windex, and was that Lizzie Gaetan laying it in for 2? And so I know several of those kids over there, and coaches have told me that if we have kids that want help, if we'll relay them through me, I'll definitely try to put you in contact with people that'll help you. Williams with the rebound. Back the other way, 4:25 to go here in the third, 33-13. Running up, throwing one high up off the glass is Williams, as she's got 19 points. If Williams had spent her entire high school career in Eunice, she would be definitely in the talks for some of those overall records and numbers that I've got.
Guarantee it. She came, sophomore year? And then had to play JV.
And so she's really just going to end up getting to play 2 full seasons for Eunice. But back the other way.
They're eligible 5 years. She could just go ahead and flunk.
come back.
Just quit. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
4 minutes to go here.
Even though we'd love to see you out here next year playing.
Mesilla Valley now in a little half-court trap. We almost throw it away, and we do. We end up turning it over. And here comes Mesilla Valley. Kane throws up a shot. It won't go.
And they're sitting there laughing.
The Eunice players laughing at each other as they're heading up the floor. Thompson over to Ray. Ray to Williams. Williams puts it on the floor, throws up a shot, and it goes in. She's got 21.
Getting it done today.
Yep. You know, Williams is one of those youngsters, and I've known her since she was knee-high to a jackrabbit. But when I was...
The girl she was trying to talk to the official, and he was steadily counting. She's like, I better throw this ball.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's all right.
She was just in there trying to get in his ear, and he was like...
Williams, when she was a youngster, her mom... When I left Hobbs, I was coaching what we called the mascots. I had the middle school kids, and then I was an assistant with Coach Casals, and then I had the mascots, the little ones that that run out with the Hobbs girls at the Hobbs girls games. And Williams' older sisters played on some of my mascot teams.
Yeah.
And her mom, in my last year there running the mascot program, was my assistant, and I kind of showed her what we did and whatnot, and she took over the mascot program as I left. So Williams is one of those kids that has grown up doing this stuff, and there's Ray with a rebound. And it you know, you take somebody like Alina Rodriguez, mascot for the Eunice Lady Cardinals. Williams, mascot for the Lady Eagles. Chloe Jones,
and they
mascot.
still have that program.
I mean, this is a perfect example of what you see from those kids that get started at an early age, putting in that
just
work.
Being involved in it.
You just got to do it, and that is why I keep pushing so hard for some programs with our youth to get our youth out here, not just in some, you know, recreational basketball, but a little bit higher level. Lizzie Gaetan had the rebound, then had it taken away, and now working it around is Mesilla Valley. A shot is up. They're going to call, I believe, a foul as Davis and Evans get into a pushing match there.
What did she do?
I don't know. Davis.
The girl said she said something, or
So Davis and the young lady from Mesilla Valley get into a kind of a pushing match, and Herschel says, hey, I'm going to call y'all both in here. We're going to talk about it. Now we got a timeout on the floor as Davis and Leanne Evans get into a shoving match, and they are not happy with each other.
I think Davis wins that one. if push comes to shove.
Yeah, those both look like fairly good-sized, athletic-looking girls. I mean, Davis is probably, Evans is probably about the largest, longest, athletic-looking girl on that team.
Yeah.
And same over here on the other side. And so two girls that you definitely wouldn't want to stand in between if they started rock'em sock'em robots.
Just back up and let it finish. I've learned my lesson about trying to get in between people doing those sort of things.
Yep. Definitely a tough one. So both teams go to their bench. They talk about it a little bit. Eunice leads 37-13. They've kind of got it on cruise control. We're seeing a lot of just kind of giggling and smiling. And, Eunice leads the turnover battle here in this third quarter. They've got more turnovers than Mesilla Valley. Sometimes when you put it in cruise control, it's fun. You're all having a good time, but it kind of turns into a little bit of a not such a pretty basketball game for sure.
And plus the other team gets frustrated because.
And that first shot is up and no good by Evans. Back at the line, Evans, she takes a couple dribbles, throws up the shot, and that one's going to go in. And so here we go. I noticed Davis, they took her out during that timeout. Thompson under some pressure. They get it to Riley. Riley down to Gaetan. Gaetan back to Thompson. Thompson to Ray. Ray to Williams, and that was great ball movement. Great pass. Great look by Ray right there, and Williams finishes. She's now got 23 points.
Sometimes you just want to take a girl out and just kind of chill out a little bit.
Let her relax. Schumer. Schumer throws it down low, and a shot is up. And I thought Evans got fouled there. They didn't give her the call, and she looks frustrated again. And then on the rebound and the putback, they call a foul there. So they missed the for sure hack right there in the middle of the lane.
That was kind of a touch.
And then they call one that's a little iffy, but that's how it works sometimes in the game. As it's 1:53 to go in the third, 39-14. That first shot's a little short there.
A couple of feet short of the basket.
As Murrow misses that one by about 6, 8, 10 feet.
Yeah.
Her next shot, it's up, and it's no good. Battle for the board with Lizzie Gaetan. And the arrow's going to go Eunice way, so Lizzie Gaetan will win that one. So Dillard to throw it in for Eunice. Riley Ruru throws it into Williams. Williams with 150 on the clock here in the third. 39-14. Williams crosses over, floats it to Thompson. Thompson pressured, gets it to Williams. Williams steps back, shoots a three. Her three won't go. Rebounded by Ray. Ray to Gaetan. Gaetan to Dillard. Now down to Williams. And Williams goes up. She's going to get the and one. Peyton Williams now with 25 points in this ball game. She's got 25 points. I've got her at 4 rebounds. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steals. So 6 steals, 4 rebounds, and 25 points. And did she make them?
No,
she
missed that.
Them. And there's 2 more points as she gets them back.
Well, she missed the and one, but she got the rebound and the putback.
Yep. So she's now got
and a steal.
7 points, I believe.
Just got a steal.
Yep. And there's a shot by Thompson. Thompson knocks it down. She's got 12 points. And so that is 7. She's got 7 steals now, 5 rebounds, and 27 points. And there's a steal by Gaetan. Gaetan going to run and lay it in for 2. Lizzie Gaetan for 2. So they finally throw it in. The Mesilla Valley girl again doing what you were talking about, talking to the official while he's counting when they're throwing it in. So Dave's had it deflected for a minute, and now it's going to be tied up by Thompson. And the arrow goes this time to Mesilla Valley.
See some frustration out there on the Mesilla Valley, which, you know, you can understand it.
I agree. Jada sent me a video of, my wife and I bought them like a little jungle gym type thing for the backyard for Christmas, the kids, and I guess they got it put together and they're out there. There's a steal by Castro and a lay-in by Thompson. Kira Thompson with 14 points, having a heck of a game here today as Castro gets that steal. And now here we come. That is Schumer. She flips it over to Miro, back to Schumer. Schumer throws up a shot, partially blocked. Ray with the rebound. Thompson going to throw one up at the buzzer. It goes off the glass and almost in.
I think it went in and out.
Yes, it did. So at the end of 3, your score, Eunice 49, Mesilla Valley 14. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of the Eunice community and the Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 15 years and is family owned and operated. Located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice, Guns Up is your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tank, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on the Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
Eunice Wrecker and Rental offers professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light, medium-duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. We have 20-plus years of experience. We are fully licensed and insured. Call us at 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental is currently hiring Class A CDL and regular drivers for the wrecking yard. Eunice Wrecker, located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248 in Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Lady Cardinal Sports. I wanted to mention something because I know a lot of people in our community are concerned. Mason Caperton and Lexi, they have the youngster Asher been having some health issues over at a hospital in Lubbock, and Mason's been trying to, I thought she doubled, yep.
Yeah, doubled again.
He's been trying to keep me updated, and so he just told me that they're out of the MRI and doing great, waiting on the results. If everything is good, they're going to move Asher to PICU, or from PICU back to a regular room. And so keep your thoughts and prayers for baby Asher,
Yeah.
Mason, and Lexi, two amazing people, an amazing youngster there, and our thoughts and prayers are with them for sure. And so, my friends, my family, I think the world of you guys. I know you're probably
Good
listening,
people.
and so we just, we want you to know we're thinking about you. So, some turnovers, and here we go. 49-14, 7-11. Time for a big gulp. A shot is up and good.
Ooh.
Peyton Williams for 3.
Wow.
I have her at 30 points right now. I have her at 3-0.
She's doing work today.
She got 30. I've only known a few girls to score 30 ever in Eunice. And so, talking about girls that have put in 30, Araya Mendoza put in 30.
Yeah.
I believe Alina Rodriguez put in 30. I don't know if Jada ever put in 30. I know she was close. She may have. Jada's listening. I believe she can correct me if I'm wrong. I know she had upper 20s numerous times. I can't remember if she ever had 30. Speaking of Peyton Williams in the triple-double the other day, I know Jada at one point, I don't know if she still has, but had more double-doubles and triple-doubles than just about anybody in Eunice girls, for sure in Eunice girls, but in all girls basketball history in New Mexico, as Leanne Evans hits a bucket off the glass. Leads in a lot of those categories. Peyton Williams heads over the left side, throws up a 3, it won't go. Rebounded by Riley. Riley's putback won't go, and now we have a jump ball.
They're dancing.
Yes, they are. So 5:45 to go here in this ball game. We're on a running clock. It's 52-16. Who fouled out?
Oh, okay. I sent him running over there to the bench. I thought they called a foul.
So Williams to throw it in. She gets it into Riley. Riley up top to Davis. Davis puts it on the floor. Nice move. Gets it to Hernandez. Hernandez to Castro. Her shot won't go. Rebounded by Joanna Hurd of Mesilla Valley. And here comes Mesilla Valley. Mesilla Valley heads over to the left side. That's Schumer. Schumer up top into the hands of Muro. Muro, man, that young lady, no wonder she's mad. She got hammered, and it ends up in the hands of Peyton Williams. We're going to say Peyton Williams with steal number 8. And Castro did a good job getting out of the corner, gets it to Riley, now to Davis. Davis reverse pivots, gets it to Williams. Williams puts it on the floor. She's trying to attack. The ball goes out of bounds. A lot of contact. No call whatsoever. I guess it stays with Williams and Eunice. They get it to Dillard, throwing it in near the top, and now they're going to go back to Williams. Williams double team, gives it to Davis. Davis back to Williams. She's going to step into a 3. Her 3 won't go. Rebounded by number 11, Leanne Evans. Evans working it up the floor. Trying to look and see. The station says Jow Girls 33, Magdalena 31, start of the 4th.
Tight game.
Tatum 25, Dexter 33 at halftime. A couple of tight games. I've told people that Jow Girls team looks really good to me.
They sure do.
Extremely athletic. Extremely athletic. Athletic and basketball don't always go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Just because you're athletic doesn't mean you're a good basketball player. You've got to learn some fundamentals and some skills. And then we have a jump ball, and we got bodies flying everywhere. Riley getting tied up over there.
As long as nobody gets hurt, it was almost comical.
Yes.
My goodness.
There's big Shane Williams
coming out.
Shane Williams, Hydrovax, making an appearance right there, walking down the sideline. Hey, shout out to Morgan and our friends over at Thomas Welding, Justin Thomas. We appreciate you guys. I believe Big Kirk heading over there to work with the fam, and so shout out to him as well. I know the Pascal's been listening. Running down the floor, throwing up a shot is Lizzie Gaetan. And Lizzie Gaetan with a beautiful shot. That's 8 points for Lizzie. And I got to tell you, she gets better and better as the season goes on. Yeah. This Lady Cardinal team's starting to develop, starting to look much better. and, doing some things that
And
look
these,
good.
These tournaments with some of these tougher teams, that helps too.
Yeah.
It all helps.
Now, it is hard to say when you're playing a team that's 2-8 that struggled all year,
Oh, yeah.
whether that's true development or whether we just look good against those that are a little weaker. I can't say for sure. But I can tell you that just watching them today, they look better.
Yeah. Just
Quickly.
the fundamentals.
Yeah. And then Ray had a block. They're going to call a foul. Coming into this ball game, looking out there, we've got Miss Mercedes Starnes on the floor. I think of a song, I think it was back in the late 80s. It was like, do you want to ride in my Mercedes, boy?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what I want to do. I can't remember exactly how it goes. I can't remember who sung it either, but it was kind of an upbeat song, and I don't know why that came into my head when I saw Mercedes Starnes out there. I want to pull out my keys as she's headed up the floor, like, hey. There's a shot that's up. It rattles around. It won't go. Rebounded by Lizzie Gaetan. Gaetan with 1, 2, 3, 4. She's got 4 rebounds, 8 points. 1:20 to go in this ball game. Thompson throws it over to Ray. Ray into Starnes. Mercedes gives it to Thompson. Thompson in some traffic, gets it to Gaetan. Gaetan cross court to Ray. Ray to Mercedes. Mercedes pulls. Her shot was partially blocked. Rebounded by 1-4, Jordan Schumer, and she's going to get fouled by Thompson. And we've got multiple subs looking to come in. We had a little visit a while ago with Mr. Fisher over there, our youngster that had some good minutes in that game a while ago, and he's always just such a pleasant young man. Always comes over, visits with us. Like every game when I walk into the gym, he always comes over, greets me, gives me a fist pump, talks to me, and I just always enjoy visiting with him. He come over here and talked to me and Charlie earlier, and so that first shot is up, no good.
So you can't see, I mean, they only show 2 fouls on us, but they're at the line. I guess we got 5, huh?
And that clock is running as they're standing around. The officials are talking while the clock is running. It is a running clock. And so that next shot is up, and it's going to go in. That's Schumer. She's now got 10 points, so she's into double digits, double figures. 5 seconds to go in this ball game. They get it over to Ray. Ray for 3. Her 3 won't go. Rebounded Mesilla Valley. And the final score, Eunice 54. Mesilla Valley 19. Looking at some numbers here for Mesilla Valley. Jordan Schumer with 10. Leanne Evans with 3. Brinley Kane with 2. Kaya Davies with 2. Joanna Hurd with 2. For the Lady Cardinals, Lizzie Gaetan with 8, a handful of rebounds. Niza Hernandez with 5 rebounds. Riley Dillard with a few rebounds. Layleen Zamora with a couple. Paula Castro with a steal. Looking through here, Zakiah Ray had about 7 rebounds, so a great day rebounding for her. Autumn Davis, we were calling her Windex earlier because she was cleaning up the glass. She had 7 boards and a bucket, so 2 points. Kira Thompson with a heck of a game, maybe the best game I've seen from her in her high school career. She had a great game. She had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rebounds, 5 steals, 14 points. So a great game by Kira Thompson. And of course, Mrs. Double Doubles, what I was calling her earlier today, Miss Peyton Williams, which I guess I might have to rename her Miss Triple Double.
Yeah, you're gonna have
She had 30 points, 8 steals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have her at 5 boards, so almost a double-double. Not too awful
She's
far
too busy
from
making
a
points
triple-double.
today.
Yeah, she made a bunch of points, 30 points. That's a lot of points.
A lot of points.
I'm, I'll have to go look. I've got a bunch of these stats that I put together a few years ago, and I was tracking them when Marty and I were both, involved in things going on. We would keep stats. We would send them over to Coach Frazier, and we kind of kept up with those. I've mentioned it before. Our coaches in Eunice don't publish those officially.
No.
So they just kind of get lost into some shelves, and so it's hard to kind of keep up with that. I've been trying to put together like records for coaches and things in all sports, And it's just being
Even hard
honest.
to
It
do
hurts your
that.
feelings, but it is hard to do. I've had the Hobbs News Sun helping me. Jason Farmer and those over at the Hobbs News Sun have helped tremendously trying to track some of that stuff. We've just done a bad job historically of keeping up with that sort of stuff. And so trying to track it and keep up with it, because to me it needs to be published somewhere. And people say, you're selfish or this or that. Let me be the first to say, my name ain't in there. I don't have any records, any stuff like that. I don't have any. So it ain't me that's trying to get my name in there. It's I want these kids today and all the way back into the 40s and 50s and 60s to be recognized. Until I started getting involved in this stuff, broadcasting and trying to keep some stats, I didn't realize that we had folks here in Eunice that had went and played major D1 basketball. I didn't realize we had folks that had, we've got not a young man, but a man that just passed away a few weeks ago that's in the Lee County Sports Hall of Fame, and my brain went blank on his name, and as soon as we turn our broadcast off, it'll hit me. But it's a different last name, and that's why it's not coming to my head. But he was a Eunice football star, went on to play he played at University of New Mexico, where he's in like their Hall of Fame. Then he went to play in the Canadian Football League, where I believe the information I have is that he is the leading scorer in Canadian Football League history.
Wow.
I mean, the CFL's a big football league, professional football. He played there, was a star up there, and recently passed away. And I can't even remember his name. We do a horrible job of recognizing those people that were great in our past. And there's so many of those names that you can mention. People like Bruce Carver. Bruce Carver was the athletic director in Hobbs when Ronald Ross and them won the four-peat. He went on to Rio Rancho, where he was the athletic director up there for numerous Rio Rancho, Cleveland, state championships, Volcano Vista. He is listed, last I saw, at number 6 in New Mexico basketball history for average points in a season at like 32 points a game. I mean, 32 points a game is amazing. And
that's a lot of points.
Yeah, so you've got to recognize these people. You've got Alina Rodriguez, who's probably the greatest three-point shooter for sure in Eunice history, one of the greats in New Mexico basketball history. You've got Araya Mendoza, who was great. You got people like Laura, used to be Clack, who's in the record books. People like Malie Vincent, who just walked through a while ago. And, I wouldn't be giving her due props if I didn't say people like Jada Jones. Jada Jones is listed in just about every category in girls basketball that there is. And so we've got to recognize those people. And if we don't, those numbers get lost. I remember a couple of years ago when
coming behind them
forget who they are and don't know who they are. They should be looking up to those folks and saying, I want to be like them. I want to better them.
I want to do better.
And I remember a couple of years ago, you had Billy Blevins and Ashton Thompson that I think one game Billy had 9 threes. Next game Ashton has like 7. And people were saying, is that the most ever in a Eunice boys basketball game? Nobody knew. And we had to dig around and hunt for it. And some people sent us messages saying Isaiah Nichols once had like 11 in a game. And I mean, where is that information, and why don't we make it public where people can see, so that when something like this happens, we can all recognize the greatness of those things?
Yeah, and then in today's world, you got with all the AI and stuff, it'd be easy to keep track of all that.
It is easy. When we were talking about gym design, I said we needed some big video, like basically big, like 75-inch TVs somewhere in the lobby area that had the Eunice records, coaching records, just scrolling to where you could walk up and stand there and read that stuff. When I go to places like Tatum up front here in Jal, some of these other gyms, Hobbs, Tasker, Lovington, you can stand in there a lot of these places and read that stuff, and it's neat to read about your history.
Yeah.
Eunice, anytime you start mentioning records, you got those pansies that start saying, oh, that's that's individualism, and we don't need that.
Everybody
You
needs a
got to
trophy.
recognize that stuff. And so, anyway, I'll get off my soapbox that I'm on all the dang time. I just think we got to do better. The Eunice Lady Cardinals with a great win. The thing that brought this up is Peyton Williams with 30 points. What a game by her. The Lady Cardinals with the win. Kara Thompson with a great game, and Lizzie Gaetan with another great game. So, so many others. The Eunice Lady Cardinals win. We're done here at the tournament. The Lady Cardinals, I believe, end up 2-1 in the tournament. The boys go 1-2. And we'll see you next week, Tuesday and Friday from home, Mescalero and Melrose. For Evie and everyone back at One Radio Square, Charlie Fairbrush, Resendo, who ain't here, he's skipping on us. And, of course, our main man, Ovi Ontiveros, that helped us out, headed back to college.